Shall we begin? Shall we begin? I've been waiting to get at this topic right here real quick. Once again, there's a reason why I deal with celebrity gossip. There's a reason why, to educate these young boys based off of what these celebrities do. Now, let me read this real quick, right?
I understand that you want to educate the young boys, but you got to keep the negative element down. When you talking about hitting with the headshot and rocket snot boxes, it becomes disrespectful. So it convolutes your message.
Pre-sentencing today, y'all pray for me. Would you believe, after the evidence, I still gotta go to jail? Even though I feel like it's self-defense, and even though I feel like my friends should have took some of the weight off my shoulders, that ain't the reality. The reality is, in New York, we don't have traditional self-defense. The reality is, I'm charged with attempted murder on a person that shot a bunch of innocent people, attempted to murder me and kill a real one. Rest in peace, Banger. I'm charged with possession of his weapon. The reality is that my friends who were in the car were only down for the good times. They were down for the bad times. They weren't down to take a gun charge while I took the attempted murder and weapon possession.
They didn't need to. Troy Ave is out of control. He's taking one for the team. That's what living that life is all about. Taking one for the team, stepping up when necessary. Nah, you can't have it both ways now. You know, stop that whining. Do that little tiny bit of time that you're facing.
That's when the concept of team became a myth. That's when I realized the streets is a myth. But regardless of all that, I'm going to take whatever comes with this. With my chin up and 10 toes down, I hope y'all use me as an example and learn from my mistakes.
He's not taking it with his chin up and 10 toes down. He's whining that nobody took the charge for him. See, that's what happens. When you want to promote that lifestyle, you got to deal with what comes with that lifestyle. If you're promoting being a soldier and being thorough and serious, then you got to be the same way when you get caught. Stop all that whining. Nobody wants to hear that. Hold your chin up like you said. Put 10 toes down. Keep them down.
So you or your peoples don't make the same ones. Everybody claim they real until they get put in a real situation. Don't ride for people that's just riding with you and not willing to ride for you. Rest in peace, Banger. Real ones live forever. My son won't make real men. All right. My son won't make real men. He's trying to be funny. Now, shall we begin? All right, check this out, right? First and foremost, right? So let me get this straight. You go to the club, as in the courts, being that you like to bring up the courts, you gave the head nod for Banger to approach Taxstone. And Taxstone hit him in the head with the headshot. Rest in peace, Banger. No disrespect, but there's no nice way to say he got his snot box rocked.
It is a nice way to say it. You could say the man lost his life. He was killed. It's many ways to say it, Hassan. You don't have to be that disrespectful. Because when you say it like that, you're not just disrespecting this man, you're disrespecting his family and his loved ones. You know what you're doing. You're doing it for shock value. You're a good content creator, but you can dial down the disrespect.
You dig? So, under your leadership, you got your man TV turned off, got his snot box rocked. And then, to top it all off, you want your mans to go do gun bids for you? They had to cry Hold up. Heal up. Wheel up. Bring it back. Come rewind. Stop stealing my shit 10 toes down. So you want your mans to grieve over a decision you made and try to justify that caused Banger to lose his life. Somebody died that night and you want your friends to take the guns for you and go to jail? So hold up. Wait a minute. All in one night, you wanted somebody to die for you. Banger died for you. Then you want your friends to take the 2 guns that was in the car that you got charged with. So you don't deal with nothing?
Hassan is right. You participated. You called shots. Now you have to deal with the consequences. And fortunately, your consequences aren't that severe. You're not going to jail for 10 years like Shine when he was forced to take the charge for Diddy. You're going to jail for no more than 8 months with time served a lot on that. Like 2 or 3 months served already. Like, come on, man. All that whining. People who live that lifestyle can do their time with their eyes closed. Stop it. Stop all that whining. Hassan's right.
I mean, because you're not doing time for attempted murder. That's why you testified. You snitched. And they talking about giving you a year in jail. You got 2 months in. So at most you probably do 6 to 8 months. Which means you walk away still good. Because all you got to do is go in there and do some push-ups, some dips, and some pull-ups. And then you coming home like a monster. You got 8 months to work out. If that's what they give you. But you want it. Heal up, wheel up, bring it back, come rewind. Somebody got to die. That was Banger. He died for you. Now you want somebody to go to jail for you. So that you can sit out here and benefit or promote or use Banger's death as promotion to boost your career.
That's exactly what his handlers would recommend. Turn tragedy into a money situation. That's what they always do.
God don't like ugly. But you still got off good and you complaining? So your friends ain't shit. Because they won't go to jail for you after Banger died for you?
Now, a quick question for Hassan. And what if all of his friends are not doing good? And somebody could have taken that charge and benefited from that. Would it have been worth taking the charge? If Troy Ave is the moneymaker, the breadwinner, the one who holds the crew down, wouldn't it be smart for someone close to him to take that charge, do that little bit of time, come home wealthy? But oftentimes we see people take the charge, come home, and get ignored by the breadwinner. So that's a hard pill to swallow, to take time for somebody, because that's time out of your life that you can't get back, and you come home and they don't hold you down. They don't look out for you. They be ungrateful. They stab you in the back. We see it all too many times, which is why it's very difficult to ask someone to take a charge for you. You got to be super tight, and you got to have immense trust for someone to do something like that. And evidently, he don't have that.
You think about it. On top of the fact that you better hope you only get a year and you end up in the 6th building, because all of you people that was sitting up there clapping and egging Troy Ave on after he talking about good job, when he go to jail, he better hope he don't end up in those jails where they ain't feeling the rats, because they're going to make it hard for him. And right now, Rikers Island is hard. He better hope he got 6 building time. And he better not go to CMC status. Let me let you know right now, right? I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but I'm going to put you on point. You end up in the same house that Taxstone was in CMC, and you mess around and you get up in there, there's somebody up in that house that's a monster, that's in CMC status. So you end up in there, I'm not even going to say his name, but if you end up in there with him, you're going to have a problem.
Uh-oh. Sounds like it's someone in there waiting for Troy Ave. Like they're going to hit him with the headshot, rock his snot box, turn his TV off. See how the situation just gets out of control? Simple little rap beef turns into murderous situations, conflict, consumed by the public, promoted all over social media, news media, just everywhere, making black people look horrible, playing into the stereotypes. That's what's happening. And another thing, why does Hassan Campbell look like Slash from Guns N' Roses?
It is what it is, man. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, and pay attention to your circle before they hurt you. See, here's the thing, right? When you become a star, or you become somebody of importance, and you have an entourage around you, that entourage, it's your responsibility for them to make it home at nighttime. And it's their responsibility for you to make it home at nighttime. You can't always let your ego get in the way in situations to where that you end up, you still in Troy Ave, you still involved in your kid's life. They ain't gonna never see his kids again. It is what it is. I'm out.
That was truth. But oftentimes the entourage doesn't have the artist's best interests at heart. They're just there for money. And the artist understands this and really don't care about the entourage. He's just worried about his public appearance, the illusion of being backed up by a lot of people. So you have two parties that really don't care about each other, the entourage and the star, using each other. So you can't expect loyalty when the situation goes bad, just like it did. Like they say, there's no honor amongst thieves. Like, subscribe, leave a comment.